Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Mwezi wa kwanza 2004. It's a good year. It's a good day. It's a new day. It's a new month. It's a new year. 2004. 2024. 2024. Why am I going back to 2004? What happened in 2004? Where was I? 2004. A lot has happened since 2004. So I was trying to remember how the millennium came, 1999, and how the church had lied to us that Jesus would come back millennium night, 2000, the year 2000 night. Here we are, 24 years later, still waiting for that God. Ni ulimu. So jana tulikuwa na wakati mzuri sana. Tulikuwa kwa beach. Ninawapenda sana, ninawaheshimu sana. Kwa wenye ni wageni na hawanijui, ni mara ya kwanza kuniona, majina yangu ni Tekla Njoki Mwangi, mzaliwa wa Limuru. Day ya dio ni Kamunoru. Mimi ni Mkikuyu na mimi ni mwanamke bomba. Najipigia debe juu sigoji kupigiwa debe na mtu mwingine, sigoji kuhojiwa, sigoji kuonekana kwa platform ya mtu mwingine. Ni mimi najipigia debe nikisema mimi ni mganga, kuzaliwa na kukubali kufanya kazi na mizimu wetu, na kusema ninaheshimika nchini hata nje ya Kenya, na kusema nimebarikiwa kupitia hii kazi yangu ya uganga. Nimebarikiwa na nimepewa family members. I have new family members, despite my mother hating me, my brothers and my sisters hating me, because I have no relative that I can say hi to, that I can turn to in case of anything. My mother is my enemy. Okay, I am an enemy to my mother, my brother and my sister. We are 11 in the family. But Mombi, isimi yangu? Oh, sawa. Oh, dayo muno. And most of you guys, you come to my office crying that your mother hates you. Why do you want your mother to love you? Why do you want your mother to love you? To breastfeed you? To take you for immunization? To take you to school? Now me at the age of 48, I expect my mother to love me. She's a Christian. She's a believer. I'm an unbeliever. How do I expect my mother to love me? How do I expect her to accept me? I don't belong to religion. I don't belong to the white God. I don't belong to angels. I don't belong to believing. I don't belong to the Bible. Yet, I want my mother to love me. Mie mami tokanyede. Hiyo nayo nilimwambia asinipende. Maitomu weni tokanyede. Kwani ako na gunia ngapi za mapenzi? Kwani mamangu ako na gunia ngapi? The Bible wants her to love her enemies. The Bible wants her to love the neighbors. The Bible wants her to love the in-laws. The Bible wants her to love her siblings. The Bible wants her to love her kids. And to love me, an antichrist. And you know what? My mother is rich. I gave her my house, my son's house, the golden one. You know, she was always telling me that we belong to heaven. We shall go to heaven because of her this. She's doing this for the family. She's doing this for the family. That nina nyoba yako ayote togo tira guy. So I told her, Mom, I know you love me so much. I don't want that heaven. I don't want that. I don't want. I have not done with this life. I don't want the fake promises. In fact, I'm giving you the house. You believe, and you know very well that I have a golden house. I am going to give you my house. my son's house and my daughter's house, go and rent them out. So my mother is the landlord there. I don't belong to that journey. And I did die. They tell us that your mother is your second God, your parent is your second God. The Bible tells us, obey your mother and father so that you can live. Me, I have not obeyed her. And I will never obey her. If disobeying her, I will die. I was supposed to have been dead long time ago. I am not going to obey her because I will not go to church. I will not obey to that. I will not obey that God. And after obedience, okay, you children obey your parents. And you parents, what were they told to do to their children? You obey your mother, so you go to church because you obey your mother. Imagine I am not dead. Imagine I don't obey my mother. I don't. In fact, I even didn't call her during Christmas. I even didn't send her even 100 bob. And I'm not dead. And you know what? I traveled from Nairobi to Hindi, Lamu. We used boat. We used vehicles. There are some places we were carried by people. And I didn't die. And I'm going back to Nairobi. And I'm not going to die. Who want to live longer in this world? Let me ask you, why do we commit suicide? Instead of committing suicide, so you just go and disobey your parent. Ogenda kwihuraga njira nĩ nyingĩ ngũtare. Neke ndĩmwĩre hingũrai ngoro cianyu matũ cigue imenye. Tigai kũhenio, tigai kwĩrwo atĩ mũciari nĩ Ngai yaku ya kerĩ. No akorwo Ngai yaku ya kerĩ, no kaĩ Ngai ahenanagia? Kaĩ Ngai angĩaria maheni? Kaĩ Ngai angĩhũrithania? Kaĩ Ngai angĩhũrithania ciana ciake? You find that you and your brother, the cause of their bitterness and hatred and is the divide and rule caused by your parents. Divide and rule. The parents, the cause of all this. I come from a family. I know it. Could be the cause of my bitterness, hatred towards my brothers, my sister. Maybe my mother knows why. Maybe. Here I am. I disobeyed her. I disobeyed her. She told me I go to church. She asked me for envelope, fungu la kumi. I sent money to her. I used to send money to her for the tithe. And one day I lost a son. I lost a son. I never saw the church. When I needed the church so much, I never saw the church. I never saw that parent. In fact, I was not given a place to bury my son. I took my son to cemetery Rangata. Ndiaheirwo nginya kaburi. Ndionire nginya muciari ucio maborezi ma mwana wakwa. Osoke ujire ni muciari ni Ngai yakwa ya keri. Me, I am godless. I am godless, imagine. So, this year, we have so many things to expect. And if you are a parent, love your kids. Love and protect your kids and be there for them, especially the teenagers. But the teenagers from 13 to 21, let me say from 12, number 3, from 12 to 21, the kids need you most. So kama uko Saudi Arabia, kama uko Dubai, make sure mtoto wako akifikisha 12 years, umerudi Kenya. Be close to your kids. Be close to your kids. Otherwise you will regret. Hii maisha tunalea watoto, tutabaki kama hatukuza. Because you are bringing up stubborn kids, more stubborn than me. More stubborn than me. You can imagine if I didn't call my mother during Christmas and today is Happy New Year, I have not called her. What will happen to my children? What will happen to my grandchildren? So if you know that you are going to copy me, put more effort in yourself. Do not invest in your kids. Sawa sawa? Let us invest in ourselves. As parents, I gave birth, I breastfed them, I took them to school, and now they are teenagers and young adults. What I'll do, I love myself more than I love my kids. I am there for them. I have a daughter and I have a son. But what I will do, zaidi, it is protecting my feelings and providing for myself and malipo ya uzeeni. Supposing I get injury today, supposing I paralyze today, will I depend on my daughter? Will I depend on my son? Because our parents, they were giving birth and they wanted us, it is like a loan. It is like we owe them. Do not be like our parents. Invest in yourself. Learn to save for your future so that when your children are grown up, you will not have to wait or to beg and to worship them like God. If she wants to come and see me during Christmas, it is okay. If she doesn't come to see me, I am okay. Why? Because I invested in myself when I was still young. And the little energy that I have, I am still young. 48 life started 40. So I believe I'm 8 years now. So the little energy that I have, I am going to invest more in myself. Yes, I'm taking her to school and I'm taking her for holidays. But as I do this, I am investing in my future. I still have a future, imagine. Because I don't want to be a burden to my son. I don't want to be a burden to my daughter or the son-in-law or the daughter-in-law. I will not wait for my son to come and pay my Wi-Fi, to come and pay my token, to come and pay my insurance, to come and fill my groceries. I am not a beggar. If I did not beg when I was 21 years and I was made a single mother, I was made a single mother at 21 years and I have never been a beggar. Why should I beg at 70? Why should I beg at 70? I shouldn't. We Kenya ajue na yeye to kuhitania. Huyu mtu nataka kuongea na yeye hata Sasa sijui kama imekatika ama ni aje. Sasa mtu ananipigia simu wakati ninashinda nikimpigia simu hachukui. Sasa imekaa tu hapo imekwama, sijui kama inaendelea. Ameniharibia hiyo video. Mtu tu unashinda ukimpigia simu wakati huo hachukui simu. Wakati niko online sasa ndio ananipigia. Sasa ameniharibia. Ameniharibia huyo mwenye anashinda amenipigia simu akaniharibia. Ni wanawake kana Kenya ajui ni wathukiria live.